Can y'all just leave so I can have a moment? No, he did. He protected her completely. I'm tired. I'm gonna stay back for a minute. Can you guys go? And you know what he was doing? He was getting them out of the way. Because when a Samaritan woman had, especially one who was already insecure, didn't even want to go to the well in the first place to see anybody, would she have even finished the job going to the well if she saw like 13 Jewish men standing by the well? Probably not. She probably would have been, nope, bad time. But yet she didn't see 13 men standing by a well. She saw one exhausted man who looked like he needed help, don't even have a jug of water, not intimidated at all. All right, I'll go ahead and get my water for today. Goes on to say this. After he asked her for a drink, and she said, how is it that you, a Jew, would ask for a drink from me, a Samaritan woman? Jesus answered her, if you only knew the gift of God and who it was that was saying, give me a drink, you would ask him, and he would have given you living water. The woman said, sir, you have nothing to draw water with and the well is deep. She's on to him. She's like, why are you here? But why are you here, right? You don't even have a jug. What are you gonna get water with? You seem exhausted, but like, what are you doing here, this Jew in Samaria? The woman is confused. And she says, where do you get this living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob? He gave us this well and drank from it himself, as did his sons and his livestock. And Jesus said to her, everyone who drinks of this well will be thirsty again. But whoever drinks of the water that I give him will never be thirsty again. The water that I give will become in him a spring of living water, welling up to eternal life. And the woman said, sir, give me this water so that I will not be thirsty or have to come back here to draw water. This is so beautiful. Jesus is pointing out the reality at stake. You're gonna have to come here every single day to get water because you're gonna keep getting thirsty. But if you knew who was asking you for water, you would know if you would ask me for a drink, I would give you something better. It would be living water. And I love her response. Are you better than our father Jacob? As I read that, I thought, man, don't we all have a Jacob's well? Don't we all have a thing in our life, a man-made thing that we think is going to fill us, that maybe we don't even think is gonna fill us, but it's just so refreshing and we become dependent on it, so we keep going back to it. And we're kind of asking ourselves this question tonight because we see all that Jesus has to offer, but we're like, Jesus, could you really offer us something better than Jacob? Could what you have to offer me be better than this thing that I'm dependent on? Could what you have to offer me be better than the thing I go to every single day to refresh me? It's not that I even want to go, but I have to go. For some of us, our Jacob's well is straight up water that is bad for us, that is poisonous for us, that's not good for us. Some of the water we're drinking is straight sin and we're trying to find fulfillment in it. You know, you're going back to Jacob's well, you're going back to pornography, you know, to just satisfy your soul for a second, even though you know, man, it's leaving you empty, it's tearing your soul apart. Maybe you're going to Jacob's well and you're drinking from, you know, just maybe it's alcohol. Just taking a sip, just numb the pain. Maybe it's drugs, maybe it's sex, maybe it's whatever it is. Like, I'm just going to this well and it's not that it's not even good for me. It's just I've grown dependent on it to fill me.